Namaskar, Sat Shri Akal, Ganitagya learners and smart solvers. Welcome back to my channel Ganitagya Gyanam, your trusted place for smart mathematics strategies. In this video, we will crack 5 important questions from GATE 2025 Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering paper, all based on calculus, Fourier series, probability, and partial differential equation. Whether you are targeting GATE or any other competitive exam, these questions are golden for your concept clarity. So let's begin it. First question is from limits. You can see here in this question, limit t approaches to 1 log t by t square minus 1. This one is indeterminate form, that is 0 by 0 form. How? If we put t equals to 1, log 1 is 0, 1 minus 1 is 0, so it becomes 0 by 0 form. And if it is 0 by 0 form, first preference we are going to apply the L hospital rule. So in a L hospital rule, we take the derivatives in numerator as well as in the denominator. So limit t approaches to 1, log t is 1 by t, t square is 2t, 1 is 0, and we can write it as limit t approaches to 1, 1 by t divided by 2t. Simplify, I am this one, t approaches to 1, so we can write 1 by t into 2t, that is 2t square, t is 1, so 1 by 2, that is the value of this limit. So option A is the correct option. So let us discuss the next question, that is question number 12. Question is, the Fourier series expansion of f of x is equals to sine square x in the interval minus pi to pi is. We are not going to apply the Fourier series expansion. What is the expansion formula? That is a naught by 2 plus summation n is equals to 1 to infinity a n cos n x plus b n sin n x, right? For the interval minus pi to pi. Now, minus pi to pi, whenever we are having this type of limits, we check whether the given function is even or odd. So this one is even function, sine square x means we are replacing x with minus x, you will get same function. F of x is equals to f of minus x, then it is an even function. Now, if it is even function, it means bn becomes 0. So, our series will be cosine series. It means we are going to have these two terms, a naught by 2 plus summation n is equals to 1 to infinity a n cos nx. Right? So, let us discuss now the formula we can apply for sine square x in the trigonometric function cos 2x. We know that cos 2x is equals to cos square x minus sine square x, and by, or we know that sine square x is 1 minus cos 2x by 2. Okay, so there is a trick. What is the trick? That you can see sine square x is already expanding in terms of cos, and you just check it out here. When it is a even function, means there is no sine term, only the cosine series is there. It means there will be a one cosine term, and that we already having. So if you are going to check, you can check whether the answer is correct or not. Okay, you can solve it. You can find out the a naught value, and you can find the value of a n. Okay, we are not going to find out. Why? Because this one is already giving you the correct value. You can check, you can cross check. Why? Because we are not going to apply, because it is a gate exam. right? MCQ based question, so there is no such time to waste 5 to 10 minutes. So here we are going to apply this trick to get the answer. So you can see here the correct option becomes your option A. So, whenever you are having this type of question, just understand the concept and apply it. Don't go for the long procedure. Okay, so let us move to the next question. Next question is, for all real values of x and y, the partial differential equation in terms of psi xy given by. So whenever we are having this type of question, we have to find out whether it is hyperbolic, parabolic, or elliptic. So we are going to compare it with a psi x plus b psi xy plus c psi yy is equals to 0. And here you can see A is your 1, B is your 2, C is equals to minus 3. In few books, it will be given to you here 2B. If you are comparing with 2B, then your B becomes 1. Okay, if you are comparing with 2B, then the value we are going to take B square minus AC. But if you are not taking 2 over here, then we are going to take it as B square minus 4AC. In both the cases, you will get the value. If we are going to take B square minus AC, your value will be 4. And if B square minus 4AC, it will be 16. Now, in both the cases, we are not going to check what is the value. We are going to check whether it is greater than value, less than value, or equals to 0. So you can see this one is greater than 0. It means it is a hyperbolic. All right. So let us move to the next question. The question 28. Now consider the function f of x is equals to mod x minus 1. Which of the following statements is are true in the interval? I already told you, whenever there is a term is slash r, it means there will be more than one correct answer. So what are the option? Function is differentiable in the domain, function is continuous in the domain, function is not differentiable in the domain, function is not continuous in the domain. So basically we are finding whether it is differentiable or not, continuous or not. Now we know that whenever we are having the absolute value, it is continuous in the domain always. Okay, now for the differentiability, the absolute value is not differentiable at x equals to 0. It will give you the different values when we are going to apply the first principle. So just remember this thing: absolute value is always continuous but not differentiable at x equals to 0. So what are the correct options over here? B and C, continuous but not differentiable. So last question for this video is, now you can see a box contain 12 red and 8 blue balls. Two balls are drawn randomly from the box without replacement. Okay, without replacement. And we have to find the probability of drawing a pair of balls having same color. So we have to pick it up a pair. Okay, so total number of balls are 12 plus 8, 20, and we have to draw any two balls. That is your total outcome. So it will be 20 into 19 by 2, that is 190. Now, what is the favorable? Means same color. We have to choose same color. So red, red, or blue, blue. So 12C2. So it is 12 into 11 by 2, that is 66. Then 8C2, 8 into 7 by 2, that is 28. And the sum of favorable outcomes is sure 94. So 94 divided by 190, your correct answer is 0.495. 0.495. So that's all, Gantigya learners. If you found this video helpful, do like, share, and subscribe to Gantigya Gyanam. Comment below which question was most interesting or where you got stuck. Stay smart, stay solving. See you in the next part 2 video with more smart strategies.